There's a myth going round town that when you get older you just sit down and start rocking, just rocking. In a way that's true, if you know what I mean. Just take a look at the senior scene. Well, it's rocking.
I'd like to welcome you to the 44th annual Thanksgiving celebration.
早上好，谢谢你们来到这里，这是我们第44次的主办的感恩节活动。
It started in 1975 with the County Recreation and Parks Department cooking turkeys in the old cooperative extension, or the rumor has it they may have done it in people's homes, and they served out of the Daniel Boone barn, which is now going to be incorporated into a new community.
这是1974年开始的节目的活动，我们就是纯净跟教堂山主办的，他们赞助的这个活动，每年都吃一点火鸡来感恩。
We've come a long way since then.
So today I'm proud to present to you the Hallfield Jammers. Give them a round of applause. The Hallfield Jammers, they are a mountain dulcimer group that have been together for 2 years. This group has members from 5 different counties in the Triangle and Piedmont Triad. They're dedicated to playing and helping to preserve the mountain dulcimer and the traditional mountain music of the Carolinas. They give concerts throughout the central part of North Carolina. In addition, they have members that are a part of the Chapel Hill Dulcimer Group, which meets at the Robin and Pearl Seymour Center on the 3rd Thursday evening of each month. Also, they meet every Wednesday afternoon at Hallfield's Presbyterian Church in Mebane. So if you're interested in learning more about the group or the dulcimer itself, please see Ted Henson, wave your hands, Ted, or Cornelia Johnson, or really any of the members that are here today after the program. So I'm going to get out the way now, and I'm going to turn it over to Ted.
We are the Hoffmans Jammers, and we're delighted to be here with you. So for the next 50 or 60 minutes, what we'd like to do is to play a variety of songs for you, and we hope that we're going to play some songs that you know. And if you know them, we want to invite you to sing along, and just have a good old sing-along as we go through here. We're going to do some heritage music, some patriotic music, some gospel music, so we've got a mixture of just about all kinds of music that we're going to be doing for you today. Thank you so much. Now this next song that we're going to do for you is a little bit newer song than that one. Actually, this came out in 1940, and it was written by a American folk singer, Woody Guthrie. And Woody Guthrie had just, to be honest with you, gotten tired of hearing Kate Smith sing "God Bless America" every time he turned on the radio. He didn't have anything against the song, he was just tired of it. He decided we needed another song we could learn to sing to go along with it. So he wrote this song, and when he first wrote it as a satire, and so he called it God Blessed America for Me. But then he changed the title to be This Land Is Your Land. Now, when you're in North Carolina and you start talking about heritage music, one of the first things you have to look at is the Scotch-Irish. Now, this song that we're going to be playing for you now is an old drinking song. I mean, you have to admire those Irish in their pubs, right? If you've ever been, there's one on every corner, and you just sort of have to visit as you go along. So we sort of like these drinking songs. I don't know why, but they just sort of go along with the territory. This one is called Rosin the Boat. And the story behind this is Rosin was a young man for a while, and he was quite a ladies' man. And now he's getting older, and he knows that death is not too far away, so he goes back into his favorite bar, and he says, what I want you to do is raise a glass to Rosin the Boat one more time. So they raise a glass, and he said, okay, ladies, this is what I want you to do. When I lay down for the last time, and they dig my grave, I want you to make sure it's extra wide. And when they put me down in the hole, I want a barrel at my head and a barrel at my feet so I can take it with me. And then once a year, on the anniversary of my death, come and raise a toast and pour it down my throat so I can take as much with me as I can. So this is Rosin the Boat. So here's to Rosin wherever he is now. next song that we're going to do for you, I bet a lot of you have heard before. It's not that old, but it dates back to 1928. And you probably know this family. They're known as the Carter family. And I'm sure you've heard that name before. And this is one of the songs that they made famous. This is Wildwood Flower. Okay, it's time for you to join in singing again. And this is an old gospel song that I know a lot of you know. It was written in 1929 and it's been sung by so many people. And we think it's absolutely beautiful when we do it on the mountain dulcimer. It's one of my very favorites. When I started playing the dulcimer, this is one song I wanted to be sure I learned how to play. And it's called I'll Fly Away. We're going to play through it one time, and then we want you to join us, and let's raise the roof in this place with I'll Fly Away. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, play. You're not from North Carolina, you may not know that the Black Mountains are arranged within North Carolina. They're part of the Great Smoky, the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. And so this song is dedicated to them. And it's a song that has a type of music that's most common in jazz, and it has a syncopated rhythm. that is played throughout, and it has a tendency to speed up a little bit. So this is called the Black Mountain Rag, and I think maybe our fingers are calm enough now that we will give it a whirl. Well, it is Thanksgiving, and we have so much to be thankful for in this country. We thought we would play a song for you now that's known as the Thanksgiving Prayer, or We Gather Together. This next one is a shout out to the Native Americans. The Native Americans, of course, were here, and we sort of came in and took their land, and sort of kept pushing them west as we went through there. So this is a tribute to the Cherokee, and this tune goes back to the 1940s, and it's called the Cherokee Walks. to pull out another old spiritual that I bet a lot of you know. If you do, please join us in singing along. It's one of our favorites. If you saw the Ken Burns series on country music, you certainly saw this highlighted in there. And this particular song that we're going to do for you now is Will the Circle Be Unbroken? The next one is a song that goes back to World War I as well. This is Old Joe Clark. We're told that there's over 100 different versions to this, so trust me, we're not going to do that many. I couldn't remember them if we tried. But we're going to do it 3 times. It's sort of a strange song, but you'll get the tune to it as we're going through this is Old Joe Clark. It's about a love triangle in the mountains. Imagine that. And someone commits a murder. Imagine that. So this is Old Joe Clark. It's sort of a tradition. When anytime you have a group of gospelers that get together, we always end it with a very beautiful hymn, Amazing Grace. So we're going to play through one time, and then we'll ask you to join us in singing the first and last verse of Amazing Grace. And then you may eat.
To be switching gears. It's a grand new century, and it's the senior life, the senior life, the senior life for me.